Amos was not a prophet by profession. The Bible said he was a grower of sycamore trees. But he went up to Israel to cry against the idolatry that was going on in Bethel. And if you go read what Amos had to say to them, that judgment was coming. God got this grower of sycamore tree and said, I'm going to send you on a mission to go give a word to people who won't listen to me. And they got so upset, the priest told them, don't come back here no more. This is the king's court. But Amos do, I'm not coming because I want to come. I'm coming because God sent me. And so it says, on this man, Jahaziel, came the Spirit of the Lord. And in verse 15, the Bible says in the last part of verse 14, he was in the midst of the congregation, or in the middle of the congregation, and he said, hearken. One thing about it, when a word from God come on you, you won't be afraid to say it. Maybe if it's your words, you may hold back. But if it's God's word, I got to speak it. And so he said, hearken ye, all Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat, because when the Lord speaks, even the king has to listen. Thus saith the Lord. One thing about a prophet, a man, or a woman of God, they will say, thus saith the Lord unto you. Be not afraid. I know they look bad. Don't be afraid. I know they got you outnumbered. Don't be afraid. I know they got you outgunned. Don't be afraid. I know they look big, bad, and tough. Don't be afraid. Nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude, by reason of this great problem, by reason of this great dilemma. Why should I not be afraid? He gives the answer. He said, for the battle. Huh? Anybody listening? He said, for the battle. Sometimes we fighting some battles that we don't need to fight. Sometimes we fighting some battles that we need to let God fight for us. For the battle is not yours, but God. And you got to go ahead on and read the rest of this on your own time. But you'll see how God delivered Israel. You'll see how God blessed Israel. And so we see here that Jahaziel was acting as a prophet. And he spoke God's word. In Amos 3 and 7, the same Amos that I told you about, Amos says, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So God raises up prophets. Zephaniah was a prophet. Zephaniah name means Yahweh hides. I don't know how many caught that in the 3rd verse of the 2nd chapter when it says, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, and it may be ye shall be hid. His name meant what his message was. God want to hide somebody from the wrath that is coming. God want to protect somebody from the wrath that is coming. But are you willing to seek him, and you going to continue to seek your own thing? Or you continue to do your own thing? Zephaniah prophesied about 630 BC. If you look in Zephaniah chapter 1, just for a minute, right quickly, Zephaniah will tell you, in fact, even though Zephaniah is only 3 chapters long, Zephaniah has the longest chronology or genealogy of any of the prophets. He tells more about his family than any of the other prophets, even Isaiah and Jeremiah. Look what it says in chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord. Now you'll notice in the books of the prophets, you will see many times it will say the word of the Lord came, which came unto Zephaniah the son of Cushai. Cushai is a Hebrew word that means the son of an Ethiopian. That's basically what it means.